So, Coach, how will Ben Johnson use Coastal Loveland?
Well, I think, they were the third most offense using two tight ends of any offense in the NFL last year. So by saying that, it tells you that he has a plan on what he did with Sam Laporta when he was a rookie out of Michigan, out of Iowa. I'm sorry, that he's got a plan for using tight ends. He likes to move them around. And with Colson, I mean, this guy can flex out, and he's a mismatch against linebackers. He can move in line. He reminds me a lot of Travis Kelce, to be honest with you. And how the Kansas City uses Kelce, and because he's that type of athlete, and he is not a small guy. He's 6'6", 245. Everybody talks about him being in the slot and all this, but for the offensive blocking scheme that they use, they're not a block down, kick out, power run team at Detroit. They're more of a zone team where they're just reaching and moving people. And he's just got to be a position blocker. That's kind of what they do. Then the backmate finds a crease. So from a blocking standpoint, from moving them around, getting them outside against the linebacker, the opportunities are endless. And I think that Ben Johnson, I know he does, he has a blueprint because he's done this at Detroit.
So you mentioned Travis Kelce. Would you say he's the best NFL comparison so far?
I think so, just because he's such a good athlete. He is a good athlete. Let's not lose sight. He played in a pro-style offense at Michigan. He was originally coached by Jim Harbaugh, who coaches his guys hard and tough. I mean, I love all those qualities. And I do Big Ten football. I watch this kid play every week. I mean, the quarterback situation this year in Michigan was difficult. They had a 5-year senior kid, and they put him on the bench, and then they put a rookie in and went to the option scheme and weren't even throwing passes. And Colson still ended up in the 10 games that he played. He had 9 of the 10. He was the leading receiver for the team. He was a freshman. He played as a freshman, and he made the all-rookie team as a freshman in the Big Ten Conference. And he led the team in receptions when they won the national championship. So this guy's got a great resume as far as being very productive.
So with so much offensive talent left on the board, why do you think the Colston Loveland selection makes sense for the Bears?
Because of what last year, all we did was 3 wide receivers, Andre Swift on the corner. That's not, to me, this checks the box. Bears fans should be excited because what we saw Ben Johnson do at Detroit, we were all hoping he would carry it over and do it here. Run the ball tough inside, 2 tight ends, play action pass with Caleb Williams under center. And that's exactly, if they'd have drafted another wide receiver, I'd have been so disappointed. I'd have said, where are we going? But he's staying with the plan. I mean, you're going to have 2 tight ends in the game. You're going to be a tough running team. It's going to be play action pass with Caleb under center. That's the best winning formula right now for the Bears. And that's what he did. And by drafting Colson, it's a good fit.
And then last one, Coach, going into day 2, if the Bears don't move back into the first round, what would you like to see them address?
I'd like to see him get a running back. And I think there's going to be a run on running backs this year as good as it was in 2017. You watch what happened. I mean, obviously we got the Hampton kid at North Carolina. He'll be the next guy off the board. But there's 2 backs at Ohio State, Henderson and Junkins. And then there's the Caleb Johnson kid at Iowa. I mean, there are some really good, talented backs. Jordan James out at Oregon. There's some really good backs that could come in here and make a difference. I'd love to see him take the Henderson kid out of Ohio State in the second round. I think he'd be a good fit.